Here I am at Herod Oriental in Alexandria, Virginia. It's just a wonderful time to visit. Zia's pulling out some fascinating pieces for me. This one is a 7.5 by 17.5 original serapi. The size is extremely unusual. We don't see these. This is not at all a standard size. In fact, it tends to be a rather old style. Persian homes before the commercial era had long, narrow rooms. So long, narrow carpets like this were much in style. This one, this is possibly in the old style of serape, or it was possibly a special order. When we talk about serapi rugs, they confuse some people. They confuse them to no end. Let me explain a little bit about what a serapi rug was 130 years ago. In the Heriz region, the best rugs and short were the bakshayish. Similar in knot count, similar in quality, but a longer pile were the serapis. And then the lesser ones, which we would just generally call Heriz now, were generally called Goravan or Yaravan. So we have a rug here that was made to the higher knot count, better construction, better quality rug. When it was new, it had a longer pile. Now, what does that mean for you today? Well, actually, what it means is that serapis are probably often a better choice than bakshayish because they started with more wool and they hold up better into their antique period. But now that you've seen this, and I had to go on up to the second floor balcony to shoot this because it's just so large at 17 feet, it's hard to get it in with this little camera I have. So let's go on down now and take a look at it closer up. Now as I take a closer look at this, we can see the colors. This is very much in the traditional serapi color range. The reds, the blues, this was done on the banks of Mount Sabalon, which means there's a great deal of copper in the water and the colors reflected. Trace minerals in the water make all the difference in rugs like this. That's why a Kazakh has got one tonality and a serapi has got something else. As we take a look at this, they just pulled this out. In a showroom, this would be nice and cleaned up and vacuumed and everything, but here I am in a warehouse shooting it. But you still get the idea of what it looks like. We've got a very, very bold, dramatic rug with just a really nice range of good colors, good design. We've got a rather unusual medallion that's been stretched out at 7.5 by 17.5. It gives them an odd shape to work with. So the medallion in a square rug would look very, very different. This one has almost a stretched look to it, but that's just the nature of the size.